Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am again in front of you with the lecture of class 12th. Yes, in the class 12th, today I will teach the derivatives of exponential and logarithmic function. Before starting this logarithmic and exponential derivatives, I will tell you what is the formula of the derivative of exponential and logarithmic function. We have already done. This exponential of ax, the derivative of exponential of ax is given as exponential of ax and further derivative of ax, that is a. So you have to write it as a exponential of ax. And what is the formula of derivative of log x? That is derivative of log x is 1 upon x. Okay. So these are the two basic formula which we have already done in class 11th also. Now what is the difference between this exponential and logarithm? These both are inverse of each other. Okay. Now start with the properties of logarithmic function. It is new for all of you. These both functions are new, but the logarithmic function have some properties. So I will do that. I will explain that properties, and after that we will start the exercise 5.4. Okay. So let's start with the properties log b xy. What is this b? This is known as the base of logarithmic function. This is known as base. Okay. If there is a base 10 with a, so it is known as common logarithm. And if there is in place of 10 there is e, that means xe, that is known as natural logarithmic function. Natural logarithm, this exponential and logarithm are inverse of each other, and the value which will cancel, we get only x. Okay, so that means exponential of log x is equals to x. If exponential of log x square is there, the answer is x square. We can write it as x square because logarithmic and exponential will cancel out and we get only the x square. Okay, now come to the properties. If there is x into y with the logarithmic function, that will equals to the log x plus log y. Okay, if there is nothing in this derivative, there is nothing in the base, that means it is a natural logarithm. Log b x by y, that if there is x upon y, we can write it as a negative sign. Okay, if there is log b x raised to power n comes in front like this, log bx. If there is a log bx, I want to change this base from any other number, so you can write it as log c x upon log cy. The condition of c is it should be greater than 1. Okay. Now log b and b both cancel out, and when both the values are same, it will equals to the 1. If I apply this property in this place, b, after cancellation there is b, the same function b and b is there, both are cancelled out and we get 1. Okay, log b1, that is equals to 0, means log 1 has value 0. So these are the properties of logarithmic function. Now come to the exercise. Exercise have 8 or 9 question. I will explain 7 question for all of you. This type of question is 1 minute 1 second question, and its weightage of this type of question is either 1 mark or 2 mark. Okay, so I will start the questions. Question is exponential of sin x. If I want to solve this question, how to solve this question? Take y is equals to exponential of x sin x. The question demands to differentiate it with respect to x. You have to differentiate all these 7 part by using with respect to the x, by using dy upon dx. Okay, so I will start with dy upon dx. How you can do this? Use u upon v. In the algebra you have sin x whole square, that is sin x derivative of exponential of x minus exponential of x derivative of that sin x. Now it will equals to sin x, exponential of derivative is same, exponential of x, the exponential of x minus exponential of x, and what is the value? It will remain as it is. Sin x remain as it is, that will equals to sin x derivative, that is cos x upon sin x whole square. You can take exponential of x as common factor, that value is sin x minus cos x upon sin x whole square. So this is the way to do the differentiation of first question. Now come to the second. How you can do the second question? That is also very simple. I will do, because this is very simple exercise. Okay, so I will do this exercise and I will do 7 questions for all of you. The second question is, what is the second question? The second question is exponential of sine inverse x. So how you can solve? Question number second, y is equals to exponential of sine inverse x. dy upon dx. What is the meaning of dy and dx? That is derivative of x with respect, derivative of y with respect to x. This means derivative of y with respect to x. That means it will equals to exponential of sine inverse. The derivative of this is same, and the further derivation of sine inverse x. Okay. That will equals to exponential of sine inverse x, and what is the derivative of this? This is 1 upon 1 minus x square. So this is the way to solve this second question. Now come to the third question. What is the third question? That is exponential of x cube. How you can solve? Dy upon dx. I will explain again. This means the derivative with respect to x. The exponential of x cube as it is, and the derivative of further x cube. And what is the value of x cube? That is 3x square. That means 3x square exponential of x cube. So this is one word answer. These type of question are known as objective questions. Okay, fourth question, that is sine y is equals to sine tan inverse exponential of minus x. So how you can solve it? There are 1, 2, 3 functions, and fourth is also in the form of powers. So how you can solve derivative with respect to x? The derivative of sine function is cos, and this behave like an angle remain as it is. Derivative of that tan inverse exponential of minus x. So how you can solve? Now you can further solve the tan inverse x exponential of x, that is dy upon dx is equals to cos tan inverse exponential of negative x, and what is the derivative of this? This is 1 upon x square, that is exponential of negative x square, and further the derivative of exponential of x. So what is that? Exponential of negative x, and the further you have to do the differentiation of negative x, that is minus 1. So you have to take this negative sign here. We have minus this cos tan inverse exponential of minus x divided by 1 plus exponential of negative x whole square. So this is the way to solve this question. Now question number 5th. How we can solve the question number 5th? That is also very simple. How we can solve question 5th? The question 5th is with log. How you can solve the log? The derivative of log is 1 upon x. Okay. So how we can solve the question number 5th? Question number 5th is y is equals to log of cos exponential of x. Now log x, when you take the derivative, it will equals to 1 upon x. Okay, and the derivative of cos exponential of x, that will equals to minus sine exponential of x, and further it remain as it is, and the further derivative of exponential of x. There are 3 functions. One is log, second is cos, third is exponential. The answer become exponential's derivative is exponential sine upon cos tan exponential of x. So this is the way to solve the question number 5th. Now come to the question number 6 as well as question number 7. These both are very simple questions. The question number 6 is very simple question. Question number 6. How you can solve question number 6? Question number 6 is, students think that this is a very lengthy question, but it is not a lengthy question. How you can write it as y is equals to exponential of x. exponential of x square, exponential of x cube, exponential of x raised to power 4 and exponential of x raised to power 5. Actually, this goes up to exponential of x raised to power 5. When you take the derivative, it is exponential of x, its derivative is exponential of x square. Further, the derivative of x square. Now in the third term, exponential x cube as it is and derivative of x cube, okay, plus exponential of x raised to power 4 derivative of x raised to power 4 plus exponential of x raised to power 5 and derivative of x raised to power 5. So this is the further. When I do the further differentiation of x, that will equals to 1. That's why I will not write the derivative of x. That will always equals to 1. So that means exponential of x plus exponential of x square, its value is 2x. Exponential of x cube, its value is 3x square. Exponential of x raised to power 4, its value is 4x cube, right? Plus exponential of x raised to power 5, and what is the value of this? This is 5x raised to power 4. So this is the way to solve. If I want to write it as simple way, this is rearranging it to x exponential of x square to 3x square, exponential of x cube, 4x cube, exponential of x raised to power 4 plus x raised to power 4 exponential of x raised to power 5. So this is the way to solve the question. Now come to the question number 7. This question number 7, y is equals to exponential of root x. There are two functions, three functions. One is of under root, second is of exponential, third is of root x. So how you can solve? Derivative of x. First of all, it means exponential root x raised to power 1 by 2. 1 by 2, it behaves like x raised to power n. N comes in front, we have root x raised to power 1 by 2 minus 1. And the further derivative of exponential of root x. And you all know what is the derivative of exponential of root x. That is always equals to same function. Half exponential of root x, it will comes to negative 1 by 2 when you take the LCM, and it will equals to exponential of root x and the further derivative of root x. Root x means 1 by 2. Okay, so I will do the question here. The next part of this question, I will do the question here. What is the next step? That is very simple. How to solve that step? Question is dy upon dx. This is dy upon dx is equals to, that is, this comes down 1 by 2 root exponential of x. It will equals to exponential of root x. And what is the value of root x? That is 1 upon 2. And when you take x raised to power negative 1 by 2 minus 1, that means if you want to take the value 1 by 2 minus 1, that will equals to again root x in the negative form, that is 2 exponential of root x, and there 2 2s are 4. I will write it as 4, and in the numerator there is root x. This is very important question, comes in board exam. Okay, so this is the way to solve the 7 questions. Only I have left only 2 questions for your practice. Do the practice of this type of question and finish your exercise 5.4. Thank you.